Hey Clashers, this is the last big tournament for Town Hall 16 most likely before Town Hall 17 will drop, which is going to be the Snapdragon Pro series. So I think we should jump into this one because this is the lower bracket finals. HDM Esports versus Topai Empire. So let's see who's going to make this, who's going to win this. We're having the Root Riders starting things up, which is always a good thing to start into the match because it's doing two things. Is that a really good chance of 3-starring? And on top of that, well, even better, because it's typically really quick, which is putting up the pressure on the other team. But as well, with the overgrowth spell, it is always a certain risk involved. But this time around, he's not going for the Town Hall, which means the entire explosion is taken by those troops in the core. But take a look at that, they're not taking any damage. The Royal Champions, still with their ability at the top side, still looking healthier there. This attack looks beautiful. The defenses should still take some time until they're waking up again. But this looks like a really quick, fast 3-star for HDM Esports. There goes the Rage. There goes the Freeze to make sure that the Queen is protected. And this is indeed the first 3-star for HDM in this lower bracket. I think it's semi-final if I'm remembering correctly. So really solid start for them. Let's take a look at what Topai does. The answer of Topai Empire, and it's going to be the Super Witches. I'm looking forward to that. He is going to bring the healers instead of the druids, which means, well, where is going to be the fireball? Is he going to go for, I mean, this builder, the bomb tower looks really, really solid as a location. He has a couple of invest spells in this army composition, which means he could invest that, but he has to turn the air defense and the multi-arch tower invisible. Is he going to do that? Yes, indeed, and there we go. Earthquakes, fireball, there we go. Nice job, a really, really great fireball to set up the pathing perfectly. This already looks like a solid entry. On top of that, he's going straight into the Eagle Artillery, which is getting even more important if you're attacking with those ground armies in the hard mode, because remember, hard mode means that you have the equipments on a certain level capped, common ones on level 15, epic ones on level 21, and this means, well, those heroes are not as tanky anymore, because on top of that, they have minus 5% damage and minus 5% hit points, and the defenses did even 5% more damage. So, really good start for him. The single Inferno Tower is looking a little bit annoying, but that should be no problem with how the troops are pathing, I think. Or are they going... Nope. Warden turning around, taking down the Inferno Tower exactly as he's hoping for. Now we have to push further into the core, further into the base. There goes the poison. Town Hall is under attack. Are the witches getting kept alive? The Town Hall is dealing a lot of damage right now. The spiky ball is going across the Town Hall, finally gone. A lot of witches really low on hit points. There's two of them grouping behind the Warden. One of the witches going down inside that Town of Poison. But now the question is, can he have enough power to push to the back end? The Royal Champion already at the top side, trying to push everything further into the back end. Is it going to be enough power? That is the main question right now. The witches are trying their best. The merged cannon is just wrecking them like it's nothing. But all of the Valkyries from the siege barracks are here to help, are here to support those troops. The Royal Champion finishing things off. And that was a beautiful answer from Topai Empire. Diego getting things done quite easily. And both teams are starting off with 3 stars. Great job. Okay, the answer back for HDM again with the Root Riders. They're trying to keep up the pressure. They're trying to make sure the pressure is on the other team. Because remember, there's currently a couple of different approaches to the overall matches right now, where one of the options is to go fast and go for 3 stars with the first 1 to 2, maybe 3 attacks to pressure the other team to make sure that the more safer strategies like the Warden charges are not as safe, because you do not have the time on your side, because that's the problem. Warden charges are right now the best strategy in the game, but they are not the quickest strategy in the game, which can result in problems when it comes down to those pro matches. We have now those Root Riders pushing into the core, pushing further and closer to the Town Hall. Warden ability to protect all of them. But how does this work now with the Town Hall? He has the overgrowth. Is he going to use that for the Town Hall, for that invest tower? Maybe he's going to try to delay it, or not delay it, but push to the right. No, he's just going straight for this little island around the Town Hall. But this means the spell tower later on can still activate, can still be incredibly, incredibly annoying So that's something he has to keep in mind when pushing around. And right now, the troops are really spread out. He has still a couple of spells left, which is good for him. But this Town Hall has to go down when it's waking up. And now there we go. Town Hall waking up. There goes the freeze. But remember, the Invis Tower. The Invis Tower is getting targeted next. The Town Hall is getting turned invisible. The Queen is not. And there's now a lot of damage. The Royal Champion is still there. But is that going to be enough power? There is the last freeze. The Town Hall. Is it going to go down? The Royal Champ is not here to support. The Queen trying her best with the Warden together. The Royal Champ joining now. And the Town Hall is indeed the last building, and it's going down. Luckily, HDM not throwing their lead. They're keeping it. Great job. It's again the Super Witches, but just 2 of them, which I think is really interesting. Topai with the Super Witch approach. We have the Warden to start things off, but there's already 2 Bitter Huts. And never underestimate Bitter Huts, okay? Whenever you're doing a Warden charge, a Warden opening, whatever, Bitter Huts are quite annoying. This healing can delay things a lot, which means every single time there's like 1 more auto attack or something. But hey, Fireball, here we go. Great targeting, and the funneling is set. Now the witches from the right side to push into this Queen compartment. That's what it's looking like. And from there, everything should be reachable with then getting into that scatter compartment. Things are looking amazing for Topai right now. The question is this going to stay this way? Because we just have seen that some of those attacks can get close on the back end. And that's never a good thing. That's never a good sign. So, where's the next wall break? There we go. Great timing on that wall break. So she's getting further into this base. We have as well the jump spell. Is she going to jump into the Town Hall or next to the Town Hall? Into the multi-inferno towers? That would be my suggestion. But wait a second. With this Earthquake boot, the entire base is open anyways. The Royal Champion, though, has not been deployed just yet. Is it going to be at the top side to push those troops further into the core, into the remaining defenses? And when is that Royal Champion going to deploy? That's the big question. Both witches so far are still alive, but the Warden has been taken care of. The Town Hall finally going down. The Royal Champion at the top side, trying her best to keep everything under control, but the... Ooh. There goes the Fox. The freeze somewhat wasted. But remember as well, she has that Hot Rider puppet. But this is now getting spawned into the bomb towers. That's not looking good. The 2 witches are trying their best. But without the rage aura of that Warden, this is struggling. Oh, triple giant bomb for this Archer Queen clone. That's never something good. And there's not many spells left. Oh no. Can she push through? That merged cannon is going to hit hard, and that Royal Champion is having no chance of surviving. The witch is trying her best, but I feel like even with those healers, she's not going to survive this. Or can she make this work? At this point, 3 stars feel like they're off the table, but that's the important thing now. Every single percentage matters, and this is the important thing right now. Maybe another gold mine in the core. If that defending Royal Champion building can go down, nope, it cannot. So overall, a 2-star with an 85% so far. And it seems like it's not going to increase any further, which means 85% 2-star. HDM Esports have the chance right now to really pull ahead. Time is off the table. Everything is coming down to the stars. Snider is in, and this is now the strategy which right now, in my opinion, is considered the best strategy in the game. The safest strategy as well. It's less safe, for obvious reasons, in hard mode, but still, this feels to be the best strategy you could possibly pick because it's just so good. The Warden charges are incredibly strong, and as long as you can always keep the multitasking going of pushing the Warden into the right direction, getting the Fireball into the right place, you are looking great, especially because it can utilize one of the strongest siege machines right now in the game, which is that Flame Flinger. So, let's concentrate on that Warden on the far left side, where we have the Flame Flinger slowly but surely taking down this far right side. Yes, be careful with this mortar, but that's another thing now, where the rocket loons are coming in clutch. Because you can snipe whatever is in front of that Flame Flinger, whatever can outrange that Flame Flinger. Right now, though, this is what I'm saying with the multitasking. He has to make sure that this Warden is keep pushing forward. A double skeleton trap, so this means this entry might be baited. with black mines, red mines in general. Time is always the biggest concern with this strategy, so this is where skeleton traps can be really annoying. But you have the Warden now slowly charging towards the bottom side. He has to keep an eye on the Warden. Single Inferno Tower. There goes the Invis spell, so he's doing exactly that perfectly. Now we see the snipe off that mortar, but it's a bit late, which means the Flamefinger is losing a lot of hit points. The Black Mine triggered on the far left side for this Warden charge. We have the King, we have the Queen pushing him from the top side. There's still a lot of base left at this given moment. All of those all of those super minion shots are actually tanked by the King. Oof. Can he turn this around? Can he still get this? Snider so far in this tournament, one of the better attackers with this strategy, was incredibly consistent with it so far. There goes the next wall break for the Queen to make sure that she can reach that Single Inferno Tower. The Invis spell protecting her for now. Can he make sure that she's staying protected even further? The Clan Castle splitting up. And this is where the Archer Clan Castle is being annoying. Everything is splitting. Where do you deploy the poison? Poison now decided to take that left side out. The Royal Champion with a Rocket Spear going in for this bottom side. The Rocket Loons are swarming in as well. He has another Rage. He has another Invis spell to protect whatever he would like to protect. We have the Royal Champion keep pushing forward. The Headhunters are going down. Take a look at that time, though. The time is ticking for him. 15, 14 seconds. And this is what I mean with skeleton traps can be a game changer in hard mode. Because remember, those heroes are dealing less damage, but maybe it's still enough. This is going to be a... Oh no, this is going to be a last second finish. And no way! It's a 99, but it's a higher percentage. So they still might take the lead. Now it's up to Topai. They have to stay close to make sure that there is the chance of the comeback, which is 3 stars is what they need. Because the percentage, they're still far behind. We don't have to like do any mistakes here because the lead is still in HDM Esports' favor, even with that 99% 2-star. But where's the Queen going? The Queen is going to the compartment she has to take down, and he is going to bring the Lalo, which is a high-risk, high-reward strategy, and really not an easy strategy to execute whatsoever in this hard mode. There we go. Most common right now, Queen equipment combination, Magic Mirror, and the Healer Puppet is just such an incredible strong combination. Can he push even further? It feels like the Queen for now is going to be stuck, and as we know the Queen, she's going for 3 different walls right now. But now we have the Earthquake, we have the Royal Champion pushing towards the Town Hall. He's trying. Can he take it out? And yes, great start. The Rocket Spears coming in clutch. Vulnerability early on, protecting everything from those multi-inferno tower beams at the top, protecting everything from the scatter shot splash. Red mines are there though. The air defense going down. The lava hound now flying across. Red mines are getting tanked, which is amazing for his Lalo, but the monolith is staying alive. There goes the slammer. Where are the loons going? The freeze is there, the tornado trap, but the red mines mostly were already triggered. Is this still going to be enough power on the back end? He has to finish on this monolith. There goes another spell. He has another Invis in store as well. Time is looking good, and Army All In is easily crushing this base as the defensive Clan Castle is getting lured, but it's not going to make any difference whatsoever. Really, really consistent attack for Army All In. Topai looking strong with their attack, and this means they're tying things up again on stars. But remember, percentage-wise, they're still behind. Their 2-star attack was way behind the average destruction, which we have just seen from HDM Esports. But with the things getting now back to tied on stars, this match is far from being over. Army All In, though, celebrating with the invisibility spell swag. But this attack is going to be a crushing 3-star. Great job, and HDM Esports now have to keep their lead. It is going to be another Super Witch attack, and this one is starting things off with... Well, he's not gotten the Expo. What happened there? Why has he not taken down the Expo with the Earthquakes? The Warden is struggling quite a bit, but he is getting kept alive, and now he's going into the Expo, which I guess is not the end of the world now. But still, it's locked onto the Warden, which means the healers are not as likely to switch. With now the damage on the Super Witches, the healers are actually switching, but this means the Warden is not as well protected. Now everything is more clumped together, so the healers should do a better job. But it seems like he got everything he wanted. He got everything he wanted in the beginning. He got the funneling. He got the job done there. But now he has to push further inside. The single Inferno Tower is looking scary though. The Queen with the bottom place Siege Barracks is doing a great job though of pushing everything further inside. When is he going to utilize that King equipment combination to open up the compartments, but as well deal a lot of damage? Remember, Earthquake Boots are not just there to deal, well, and open up the walls. They're there for dealing a lot of damage as well. 60% on the highest level. For the hard mode, it should be 55% with level 15. So overall, a lot of damage output right there. The Rage is really aggressive. I think he could have deployed the Rage a bit better, especially because right now, pretty much nothing is inside that Rage spell. The Town Hall, though, going down. The Rocket Spear should be still there for the Royal Champion. As she's pushing around the bottom side, the Super Witch going not down right now because the Royal Champion coming in to protect, but this base is looking crushed. HDM Esports are not doing another mistake, are keep 3-starring at this point, and this is what they have to do. If they keep 3-starring, they have this match in their back, and they're going to get into the next round of this lower bracket of the last big tournament of Town Hall 16. But for that, they need to make sure that they keep 3-starring. Reothores coming in with that next attack, and it looks like another Warden charge onto the Poison Tower, and yes, he's delivering that fireball like a master, getting that fireball in the clutch, and that was already a really solid start for him. Fireball, it's all about delivering that damage. Yes, it's always great to deal a lot of damage to key defenses, but overall, you want to hit as many buildings as possible because we have seen earlier already that time is a big factor coming in with this strategy. So having this first big compartment already cleared is a big thing for him, and he's not going to bring that Flame Flinger, which a lot of times is saving a ton of time. He's not bringing that, so this is something we have to keep an eye on. Where is he going to bring this blimp, or is he going to switch things up? As well, the clan castle around the top side, that's why he brought the poison. A lot of people really like to target that clan castle as a building with the fireball, because it typically means not only you have a high hit point building out of the way, on top you have the clan castle troops, which you do not need to worry about anymore, which is really massive. There were a lot of traps which were just triggered. The Warden trying his best. Another test loon. Are there any more traps? Yes, all of the red mines were actually around this bottom compartment, so great job of Reothores of triggering all of them. We have now as well some rocket loons to create a funneling, create pathing for his heroes, while the clan castle troops are now lured out, but the poison spell doing a great job of actually taking them out nice and quickly. The siege machine has not been deployed just yet. Is he going to switch that? Lock launcher might be a possibility, or is he going to stay with that blimp? He's slowly trying to take down all of those buildings and now triggering traps to make sure the blimp can fly as safely as possible into the core. There he goes. Rage is here. We have those Yetis, but the tornado trap is close by. Is it going to be a problem though? No, the Town Hall is gone right away. The Queen at the top side trying to take down more buildings. The Royal Champion has not been deployed yet. Now, finally, she has been deployed. As I'm saying this, from the top left side, we have the Rocket Spear with that shield combination. The Rocket Spear is such a popular combination now because she can stay out of danger, and this base is just crushed. Really classic. Reothores here with that 3-star to keep more pressure on HDM Esports, and now it's up to them. If they're 3-star, they are going to win this match and they're going to survive in this tournament to the next round. If they cannot 3-star, the entire match is wide open. And Paul is the player to take the look at. He's actually trying to deliver that fireball deep into the base, and he's getting the job done. The earthquakes are there as well. Great start. And that all combined with the overgrowth spell. Nicely done. And now the Super Witches have to do the rest of the job. As well, keep the Warden alive, because this is something which we have seen earlier. The Warden going down. And this is such a big deal because of the Rage Gem. The Rage Gem Keeping obviously the witches really powerful, but especially keeping those healers as active as possible to make sure that they can keep the super witches alive. This attack is not about moving quick, it's about moving consistently, and this is achieved with keeping those healers empowered, which you do with this rage gem. Now, the first rage spell to push quickly into the first compartments. We have that king ability, which means he's going to open up the entire base as soon as he's going to activate that. We have as well the merge cannon doing a lot of damage. There goes that spiky ball earthquake combination. And remember, he has turned the bottom right side invisible, or to be more specific, he used the overgrowth spell there. And now he has to use the Royal Champion in there because that area is still looking strong. The town hall should go down. The merge cannon trying to take down those witches with the town together. Can they do it? But right now, this is still looking really good for HDM Esports. They are looking really solid in this attack. The warden has went down, but I feel like there's not much left, which has even the option of fighting back in this base. The giant skeletons are there to take down the king. The witches are stayed alive behind, with the Royal Champ coming in clutch from the far right side. Another spell is still there for the invisibility. And this base is gone. And Paul is getting HDM Esports into the next round of this competition. And this means Topai Empire is eliminated in this last big tournament for Town Hall 16. Well, but still, we should take a look at their last attack and what they can bring to the table. Okay, it's the last attack. And we have a Lalo attack. Okay, I'm looking forward to see what we can bring to the table with this one. We have a Baby Dragon, an early funnel attempt at this bottom side. The king is supposed to walk towards the bottom compartment. With the Archer Queen, he can take down a lot of value around this bottom side. But he's not going to bring this super classic log launcher in combination with the Zero Dive. No, he is staying with that blimp, which typically means he's not trying to get the town hall. Instead, he's going to combine the Warden Eternal Tome with the blimp together to take down the town hall. And especially because the town hall is surrounded, he might even go for sneaky goblins inside that blimp. We have to wait and see if that is actually going to happen. Rage spell activated to get even more value from that queen. Or is he going to try to go for the town hall with that rocket spear? There goes the earthquake. There goes the rage spell to have this rocket spear get as much value as possible. But take a look at that. Oh, the town hall has to go down. The clan castle is distracting, and the... Oh, no. Does he have another invis? Does he have another invis? The town hall is not going down, and this is disaster right now for El Tano. He has to now invest, actually, the blimp, as I said, to get that town hall, but I don't think that that was planned with how this attack was set up. So he does not want to invest it, but he has to as well. A lot of black mines around this top side. You can see so many black mines are getting caught by those hounds right away. Town hall, though, what is inside the blimp? There's the loon. There are those yetis, and the town hall is still going down, but that was with the heavy investment already with that Royal Champion earlier. With this, can you see this? Can you see turn this around? I don't think so. There's just too much still left on the back end. The heroes did not get the value he was looking for. And this means this is not looking good. In the end, it is not going to be a deciding factor for the match because HDM Esports already won this. But Etano would have not been possible to keep up with the attacks of HDM Esports. So great job to them for winning this match and staying inside this tournament. They're going to have to fight another match in the lower bracket to then face in the finals, the upper bracket final winner, and then give it their all to win this last tournament. It is $50,000 on the line total, so a lot of prize money, but they cannot make it work. Topai Empire eliminated, and most likely what it is the last and biggest tournament before Town Hall 17 is going to drop. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know I'm not uploading matches as often. Let me know if you would like to see them more often in general on this channel. And I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next class video. And until then, see ya and bye-bye.